Jill here, Special Needs Mom Talks. What is up? Check out my new background. Yeah, it's a tapestry. Felt inspired, felt like changing it up a little bit. So this is what you're looking at when I'm not sitting in my car. So yeah, I didn't come on yesterday. I worked on the farm, the CSA Working Shareholder Farm Program out at Many Hands Organic Farm. Got my hands in the dirt. A special needs mom inspired activity from another mom that suggested or mentioned the whole CSA program to me. I talked about it last week, and now my son and I aren't doing it together. Well, we were doing something together related to farming, and he's got his own little farming job. So that's pretty cool. But that's not what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to talk about snacks. I don't know how many of you out there have problems managing your own reaction to your offspring with special needs, snacking issues, and impulsivity around food. I don't know about y'all, but we got a lot of things locked up. And somehow we can't seem to outwit this young man who is able to find and figure out how to get at the snacks at the drop of a hat around our backs and in any way possible. And it's really frustrating, I guess, because I know some of the impulsivity he can't manage. And so I cut him some slack on that. And then, my reaction to it is to get really pissed off initially. And that's not fair either. So, I mean, yeah, I'm human. I'm going to get pissed off because I feel like just money's being thrown out left and right with this snacking issue. And, we've tried a lot of different things. So I bet you in the comments, if you want to write what has worked for you, you managing your offspring's impulsivity around food, and I think of all the ways, of course I have to bring everything into it. That's what I do. I just think of every possible reason why this is happening, how I played into it, how all the, the programming and the situations played into the fact that my son, sometimes has trouble with portion control and impulsivity. And it becomes it sounds like a really simple problem. And, for some it can be, but in our house, it's subtle and it sneaks up on you when things are gone all the time. And it's just not healthy. And it's just, then there's the deception of it. So then there's the guilt that gets projected outwards and this whole thing. So, yeah. We navigate it with as much care and love as possible and trying to learn from each experience. But, it's tough. It's tough. And I think the busier that and more, I guess, able to manage things on his own internally and externally, the more independence, the less this focus will be on, rating our snacking situation and whatnot. And I'm so against the regimented way of doing it and behavioral stuff. And maybe I'm an idiot, I don't know. That just doesn't seem to work for the rest of the people in the house. And I don't know. So it's one thing that's on my mind. I don't know how you all handle it. Again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but the snacking issue. And on the bright side, we've got some activities planned this weekend. An outing to a karaoke contest where my son's going to be working, and hopefully it's still going on. So to stay as positive as possible, Jill coming at you from the new location. Take care. And tell me about snacks.